May's update and last part of April's. First thing, I'm going to jump in on the JU88. The aerial is now on there permanently. It's really fixed. I can bend it and it doesn't break off. So that fine for me. Other thing was the swastikas on it. There was none on the decal sheet, so I actually ordered some. But I got an email this morning saying we're temporarily out of stock. As soon as they come in, we'll send them to you. So I think I'm out of luck with that one there. I'm not going to go out to another place and pay out again for another lot. I only need one lot of swastikas. I don't do many German aircraft. But going through a little box up there, which is my decal box, I came across 2 swastikas in there. I must have missed them the first time I went through, but they're the right size for this plane. Well, they actually come out the 48 packet I've got up there, so I know they're 48 scale. The only trouble is they're very old. If I put them in the water and they crack up, I won't be able to use them. I'll have to leave it as is, out the box build. That is an out of the box build. There's nothing extra on it apart from the aerial. What I'll have to, unless I use a sprue, and then I can still say it's out of the box because everything on it is from the box. So I'll give these a try and see what we'll come up with. There, the spruce goose. I've got a lot of sanding work on this, and you've seen the video. I think you've seen the video already. Of gluing it together and all that. I've had to put some extra filler on this one because the front end dome section here, it was quite a bit lower on the fuselage than it was where it's supposed to be. If I put it up there, I had a big gap underneath it, so I put it down flush where it should be, and I built it up a little bit. It's only a little bit. We're only talking about 0.5 millimetre to build it up, but I've built it up with green putty, and I've got to sand that down. Actually I've still got some filling on that to do. Put some more on there where the putty is sunk down a bit. So I've got to do that, and I will get back onto that. But during the downtime of doing that, because there's a lot of put the filler on, I have to let it dry, or I'm sanding the parts down, which I've done most of the parts now. My hands get very tired, so what I've been doing is I've started on my dipole car 132nd kits. This is the Studebaker Electric 1910. So I've been jumping on this during the downtime to get this get this done. It's a 2.5 car, left and right, basically. Weird way of making a model, but back in the early 50s, I think it's 51 or 52, these originally came. They were Glowland and Glowland, the original manufacturers. Then Revell bought them out, they done a set. A couple of other people, I can't remember their names now, I think Cleveland Models was one. Bought the moulds up and produced them. Then Dipole picked these up, picked the moulds up, and they done a set, and that's what these are. These are the Dipole ones. But during the meantime, they have had a lot of alterations to the moulds, and some of the parts don't quite fit properly. So there's a lot of work involved to get these to look good. And I say to get them to look good because these originally were, I think they were 50 cents cars or something like that, 50 cents models. Well, it might even be cheaper, you know. Back in 1950, I think they may have even been like 20 cents or something like that. They're really dirt cheap ones, given away in cornflake packets, that sort of thing. But they do make up to a very good car as long as you put the work into them. I've seen some very nice examples online, and I've got 10 of them there so far, including that Studebaker. There's 21 in the collection, but a couple of them, they've gone for over £20 each, and I won't pay that money. Not for those. I will not pay the money, that sort of money for those. So I'll get what I can. Most of those have only cost me like, maximum I think is about £2 for any of those. So I'll be building those during the downtime as well. There's the 144 scale up there. They're going to be done as well. And as you can see, I put a shelving unit here, an old Welsh dresser. I took it out of my kitchen. I picked it up off the side of the road for nothing, actually. It wasn't being used. Actually, it wasn't the side of the road, but it was the side of the garage. They just moved it out from inside. They didn't want it. They wanted to chuck it out. So I took it for the wood. But I found it useful in my kitchen for my microwave and that. But since I've redesigned my kitchen, I don't use it in there anymore. The base has gone out into my greenhouse as a potting bench. The top has come into here. I was going to use it for just stacking the kits on, which I have done now. I've got some new shelving coming for the kits, but for the meantime, this will work nicely. I can see all what I've got there, and I can get to it quite easily. The other thing I've done also is I've tidied up my home office. There's 3 lots of kits here. There's me railway stuff in this side here, locos, coaches, wagons and that sort of thing in here, and other bits and pieces, scenery stuff that I've got to build. This side here is my Lord of the Rings, plastic miniatures here. The white metal ones are up in these boxes, so let's see, there's quite a few there. And at the bottom here, oh, you can't see it, but underneath the desk itself, I've got my card models down there. And up above, I've got a display cabinet. The only thing I've got to do with that is I've got to clean the glass. It's absolutely filthy, the glass. It does need a good clean. I'll get onto that as soon as I can. The JU88, as I said already about the swastikas and all that, I've got to go out and buy the base for it, and I'm going to do that after this video. I'm also buying a dry vent. They finally got them in down my little DIY shop from my spray booth, so I can put it in the wall. And once it's in there, I lose a lot of space at the back of it. It doesn't need so much at the back. It only needs a very short pipe straight into the back, so that will push that spray booth right back. I have plenty of room on there to do the spraying and all that sort of thing. On my bench, I mentioned that later. Oh, on my bench, I've got my tool chest here that I made. I've had to change my mind about this particular thing, because when I originally built it, I built it with the brass inlay handles that, like they're D handles. You pull them up and you can lift the drawer in and out, and when you let them go, they go down flush. Unfortunately, the size of handles that I need are no longer available. 2 by 3 inch handles, the same ones, I can get them, but they're too big for this. So I had to rethink that. I'm making up some wooden handles for this now. The reason why I got this in here is because that's my drawer. You can hear, I mean, that's ridiculously loud. I wanted to change it for a long time now, but as soon as I've got the handles on here, I can transfer my tools over into here, and it'll be nice and quiet. There's felt line and all that one. Right, so I've done the transfers, I've done the JU88, the car, that part there. I think that's about it for now. Oh, one thing I forgot, nearly forgot it. Let me get it out here. This is it here. So it's nice and easy now. I've got them on the shelves. I can find the kits that I want. It's the 1/32 scale Tiger Moth from Revell. Actually, it's an old Matchbox kit. Revell just reboxed it. This is going into Frankie Day's historic group build. Now, if anybody says this isn't a historic aircraft, go stick your head down a loo. Only joking. Yeah, right. No, I think it's, if you go online, you'll see. I think you'll see that more people have learnt to fly in this aircraft than any other. It's all over the world. You take this picture to anywhere in the world and say, "What is this?" They'll tell you it's a Tiger Moth, if you can understand them. Most air forces have had one. I say most, not all of them, but most of them have had these in for training their own pilots with. Privately, they're all over the world. Flying schools are still using them. They're using them as vintage flying experience on air shows, that sort of thing. They take people up in them. So this is a historical aircraft. It's one of the iconic, I would say, historical aircraft. Even more than the Lank. I mean, Lank and Spitfire, World War II. Historic aircraft, no doubt about it. But these were made in such great numbers that I think the only one that outnumbered this particular aircraft was the ME-109, because they built 40,000 or something ridiculous of those aircraft. That's getting close to it. The rebuilds and the everything that's been built, those ones there are so many. There really is so many about still. They're like the Mini, the old Mini. You always see them about all over the place. They go on forever. Anyway, I've gone on forever for this as well. But that's going in the group build, and I'll start that next week after I've finished the Spruce Goose. Because like I said, that's only going to take a week to build, even with all the polishing on it. So I think that's about it. I better get out down to town before it gets too late. Oh, or it starts raining. That's the other thing. So for now, I'm going to say bye. See you soon. Keep up the modelling. Thank you for the comments. I nearly forgot. Thank you for your comments. I've been joking around a bit on that. So I'm having fun. I'm having fun at the moment. I'm feeling that sort of way. And thanks for your subscriptions and your sharing of the videos as well. Very kind of you, and I do appreciate them. If you think I've been a bit serious on some of them and you get an offence with what I've said to you, tough. I'm only joking. I really am only joking on a lot of them. So don't take me seriously, especially about the shotgun. Yeah, anyway, see you later. Bye for now.